7 ways to recognize envy and falsehood in others. Hey there, awesome people. Ever feel like you're surrounded by a bunch of sneaky snakes and green-eyed monsters? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the murky waters of envy and falsehood. Buckle up, because this journey is about to get real. 1. The green-eyed monster's poker face. You know that feeling when your bestie says, "Congrats on your new job," but their smile doesn't quite reach their eyes? Yep, that's our first stop on the Envy Express. True story time. I once had a friend who'd always one-up my achievements. Got a promotion? She suddenly had a better offer. New car? She was test driving a luxury model. It was like playing achievement bingo, and she always had to win. Here's the deal. Genuine happiness for others is contagious. It's like a puppy's wagging tail. You can't fake that kind of joy. So, next time someone's congratulating you, pay attention to their body language. Are they leaning in, asking questions, and genuinely excited? Or are they giving you the old side-eye and quickly changing the subject? Pro tip: look for micro-expressions. These are fleeting facial expressions that last for a fraction of a second. A quick flash of resentment or disgust before the fake smile appears. That's your cue, Watson. 2. The backhanded compliment ninja. The art of saying something nice while simultaneously stabbing you in the back. It's like verbal parkour, and some people are black belts at it. Picture this. You're rocking a new hairstyle, feeling like $1,000,000. Your coworker saunters up and says, "Wow, that new haircut makes you look so much younger. It really hides those wrinkles around your eyes." Ouch. Did you feel that sting? That's the backhanded compliment ninja in action. Here's a nugget of wisdom from the great Maya Angelou. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. So, when someone's compliments leave you feeling worse instead of better, believe that little voice in your head. It's not just being paranoid, it's your inner truth detector working overtime. 3. The Gossip Grapevine. Ever notice how some people always seem to have the inside scoop on everyone's business? They're like human tabloids, always ready with the latest dirt. But here's the kicker. If they're talking about everyone else to you, guess who they're talking about when you're not around? I once worked with a guy we'll call Chatty Charlie. He always had the latest office drama, served up with a side of judgment. It was fun at first, feeling like I was in on all the secrets. But then I realized I was probably the star of his lunchtime gossip show when I wasn't around. Remember this golden rule. Great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people. So, when you find yourself in a conversation that's more about who did what than actual substance, you might be dealing with a falsehood factory. 4. The Copycat Chameleon. Imitation might be the sincerest form of flattery, but it can also be a big red flag for envy. We're not talking about harmless trend following here. We're talking about the people who seem to morph into a carbon copy of whoever they're envious of. Let me paint you a picture. You mention you're into rock climbing. Suddenly, your coworker is plastering their Instagram with climbing pics and gear reviews. You get a promotion? They're suddenly gunning for a similar position. It's like they're playing single white female with your life. Now, don't get me wrong. Inspiration is great. But there's a fine line between, "Oh, that looks fun, I'll try it," and "I must become you to destroy you." Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but you get the idea. The wise Judy Garland once said, "Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else." So, when you spot someone trying to become your doppelganger, it might be time to keep them at arm's length. 5. The Selective Memory Master. Ever feel like you're living in a parallel universe where your achievements mysteriously disappear? Welcome to the world of selective memory. Picture this. You and your friend both applied for a prestigious scholarship. You got it? They didn't. Fast forward a year, and they're telling a story about that time, conveniently forgetting to mention your success. It's like your achievement got zapped by a memory-erasing neuralizer from Men in Black. This selective amnesia is often a sign of deep-seated envy. It's like they're rewriting history to make themselves feel better. As the great George Orwell wrote in 1984, "Who controls the past, controls the future. Who controls the present, controls the past." So, when you find yourself constantly reminding someone of your achievements or important events they were present for, It might be time to question their motives. Are they genuinely forgetful, or is envy playing tricks with their memory? 6. The Schadenfreude Specialist. Schadenfreude, it's not just a fancy German word. It's a telltale sign of envy and falsehood. For those who skipped their word of the day calendar, Schadenfreude is the pleasure derived from someone else's misfortune. Let's set the scene. You're having a rough day. You spilled coffee on your white shirt, got stuck in traffic, and your presentation didn't go as planned. You share this with a friend, expecting some sympathy. Instead, they can barely contain their glee. "Oh no, that's terrible," they say, while practically doing a happy dance. That, my friends, is Schadenfreude in action. It's like they've been secretly hoping for you to fail, and your bad day is their Christmas morning. The brilliant Brené Brown puts it perfectly. Joy is not a constant. It comes to us in moments, often ordinary moments. Sometimes we miss out on the bursts of joy because we're too busy chasing down the extraordinary moments. People who genuinely care about you will find joy in your successes and empathize with your setbacks. If someone seems a little too happy when things go wrong for you, it might be time to reevaluate that relationship. 7. The Opportunity Saboteur. Last but not least, we have the Sneaky Saboteur. This is the person who always seems to have your best interests at heart until an opportunity comes along. Imagine this. You're up for a big promotion at work. Your work bestie knows all about it. Suddenly, they start dropping hints to your boss about how you've been struggling lately or how you might not be ready for the added responsibility, all while maintaining their innocent, concerned friend facade. It's like they're playing chess while you're playing checkers. They're 3 moves ahead, subtly undermining you while pretending to be your biggest cheerleader. The legendary Maya Angelou once said, "When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time." If someone consistently tries to dim your light or block your path, believe them. They're showing you exactly who they are and how they feel about your success. Real friends? Genuine people will lift you up, not try to clip your wings. They'll celebrate your wins as if they were their own and support you through your losses. Now, before we wrap this up, let's have a little real talk moment. Recognizing these signs doesn't mean you should go around accusing everyone of envy and falsehood. We're all human, and we all have our moments of weakness. The goal here isn't to create paranoia, but awareness. Sometimes, the person showing these signs might not even be aware of their behavior. Envy can be a subconscious emotion, sneaking into our actions without us realizing it. And let's be honest, we've all probably been on both sides of this equation at some point in our lives. The key is to use this knowledge as a tool for self-reflection and growth. When you spot these behaviors in others, take a moment to consider, is this a pattern or a one-off incident? Could there be other factors at play that I'm not aware of? How can I address this in a constructive way? Am I possibly exhibiting any of these behaviors myself? Remember, the goal isn't to cut people out of your life at the first sign of envy or falsehood. It's about creating healthier relationships and boundaries. Sometimes an open and honest conversation can work wonders. Other times you might need to create some distance for your own well-being. As the wise Lao Tzu said, "He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened." Use these insights to not only understand others better, but to also look inward and cultivate your own authenticity and genuine happiness for others' success. In conclusion, navigating the murky waters of envy and falsehood can be tricky. But armed with these 7 signs, you're now equipped with a top-notch radar system. Remember, surrounding yourself with genuine people who celebrate your successes and support you through your struggles is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. And hey, if you've made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. You're already steps ahead in creating a life filled with genuine connections and positive energy. Remember, every step you take towards understanding yourself and others is a step towards a happier, more fulfilling life. So what's your next move? Are you ready to put these insights into action? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Let's create a community of positivity and growth together.